Well, hello there, you're watching the official Bean Pop Fans YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. So, as you can see by the video title, in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my duel predictions and what I think is going to happen next to the ride. So, for those of you who don't know, there's been a little sneaky hint as to what's happening to Duel, which got everyone excited, including myself. And if you haven't seen it yet, this is what the sneaky hint said. 6 plus 9 equals the duel is over. And below that, this is my house. So what could this mean? What could this mean for Duel? So I pretty much got two predictions in my mind for what potentially could happen to Duel. The first one I think is not going to be very likely. Because it had to be done in a short space of time. But the second one could be very possible. So, my first prediction. If you have a look at that hint, 6 plus 9. What is 6 plus 9? It's 15, isn't it? And this year, we're celebrating 15 years of Scarefest. Make of that as you will. Make of that as you will. However, I don't think it is going to be the case. I just can't see Duel being done over in time for Scarefest, so I don't think that is the case. I think the 6 plus 9, I think the 6 plus 9 means the 6th of September, which will probably be Duel's last operating day at the resort. So I don't think that is the case, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, it would be great because I remember back in the day, this is going back to Scarefest 2008, Scarefest 2009, and they did Duel Live, and they also did Skelvin's Haunted Adventure, and that was 2010, 2011 time, and they had live actors, and that was fantastic. But again, I don't think that will be the case. It would be nice, but I don't think it will be the case. So the second prediction, and I think this could be very likely. I'm going to say it. I'm going to put it out there in the open. I think we'll be seeing a return on the haunted house. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. The return of the haunted house. I honestly think this is going to happen. Because below the duel is over, this is my house. Whose house is it? It's Emily's and Snowy's. So I honestly think we're going to be seeing a return of the haunted house. You know what? I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Sadly, I never got to experience Duel when it was the haunted house. Because the haunted house ended in 2002 and I was only 3 years old. And obviously Duel opened in 2003. Well, the haunted house opened in 2003 as Duel, if you know what I mean. So I would love to see a return of the haunted house, because many enthusiasts who are older than me, they always say how good the attraction was when it was the haunted house without the guns, and I would just love nothing more than for Alton Towers to go back to a traditional haunted house attraction. It would be absolutely amazing, and it would be really good if they could make some of the some of the scenes around the ride a lot better. It'd just be fantastic. It'd be absolutely fantastic. And for the haunted house to come back, how many years would it be next year? How many years would it be? 2002, 10, 20. After 21 years. So imagine, picture that. 21 years after the haunted house closed. Well, it didn't really close, but it got changed to Duel. And it comes back. It comes back after 21 years. I think that would be absolutely amazing. So that is my number one prediction. I think Duel is going to be reverted back to the haunted house. And again, you heard it here first. But at the end of the day, these are only predictions, you know. I'm not, even though I work at Alton Towers, I honestly don't have a clue what's happening to Duel. So these are just predictions from me. The one thing I don't want Duel to become is an IP attraction. Now, if you don't know what an IP attraction is, think Gangster Granny or previous attractions such as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Those are IP attractions which stand for intellectual property. I hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, like just think Gangster Granny, think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I just hope that Alton Towers can be creative with this. I mean, even if they don't go back to the haunted house, like if they retheme Duel, make it creative. And I mean, who knows as well? Who knows as well? We might get a retheme of the Gloomy Wood area. Like, who's to say the Gloomy Wood area is going to change? I mean, I don't know. So yeah, that is my, those are my predictions for Duel, The Haunted House Strikes Back. I definitely don't think it'll be the first one. I don't think it will. I don't think anything's going to happen to it for Scarefest. But the second one, it could be very possible. It could be very possible. And yeah, it's sad that Duel is like being rethemed, refurbished, because like Duel is all I've ever known. Duel is all I've ever known. Like as I said, I never got to experience the haunted house, so Duel is all I've known. And for years, I've been loving my rides in Duel, having lots of competitive fun. You know, for example, with my friend Ethan, down the last few years. Even though most of the time Ethan always beats me, but actually, no, I say that in recent times I've beat Ethan on Duel like the last 2-3 times. So, but yeah, Duel. It's kind of a bittersweet feeling, to be honest, knowing that Duel is not going to be there anymore. But I'm very excited to see what Alton Towers are going to be doing with Duel. So I guess you could say, watch this space for further developments. And don't forget as well, if you are planning a visit to Alton Towers very soon, then be sure to get your final rides on Duel, get your final score. I mean, I'm probably most likely going to be down the last day for Duel, which is on the 6th of September. And it'll be a very bittersweet feeling on the day, but I'll be making sure I want to go out with a bang on Duel. I want to make sure my score is as high as possible. I want to like get into like 60,000, 70,000. You know, I'm gonna try and like just give it my all, my last ever ride. And yeah, the final showdown on Duel will be very interesting. Anyway, guys, what did you think to my Duel predictions? Do you agree with them? Or do you have different opinions on what's going to happen to Duel? Be sure to comment below, because I'd love to get your thoughts and opinions on what you think is going to happen to Duel next. So anyway, guys, that is it for another video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, then please do give it a like, because it really does help the channel out. If you are new around here and you would like to become part of the Theme Park Fans family, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and do turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. As always, our Facebook page link is in the description below, so please go check that out and give it a like. Yeah, Duel, it's going. I mean, it's going to be very weird, the attraction not being Duel, but who's to say that the haunted house can't make its return? That would be amazing. I'm Wood Donahue. Thank you for watching, Theme Park Fans, and it's time to close the video down. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.